blend of the musical cultures of Africa and Europe, something new has come. It is called jazz, and it is a truly American art form. To Africans, music was a very important part of everyday life. Complicated and subtle rhythms were part of work, play, and social and religious activities. The scales, harmony, and structure of European music were heard by Africans brought to the New World as slaves. Negroes used these harmonies and forms, but gave a strong rhythmic drive to their music. In the South, around 1900, it was common for marching bands to accompany funeral processions. After the funeral, the band would march 2 or 3 blocks from the cemetery. Then the band would break into happier music that expressed the belief that the departed was going to a happier life. This type of jazz is called Dixieland. Dixieland has the rhythmic drive and melodic freedom that Black Americans with their African traditions developed out of European music. Slaves often communicated with each other as they worked in fields by hollering. An important element in these field hollers was note bending. Notes could be bent or slurred up or down. Note bending was one of many vocal techniques copied on instruments. Since most early jazz musicians could not read music and had no formal training on their instruments, it is not surprising that they imitated the voice.
He's gone and left me. He's done gone and left me alone.
We are listening to an expressive kind of jazz called blues.
He's gone and left me. He's done gone and left me alone.
The blues is usually constructed in 12-bar segments made up of simple harmonies.
If he don't come back, I ain't gonna stay at home. My man was mine. He was always good to me. My man was mine. He was always good to me. But now that he's gone, I don't even want to be.
Call and response, in which a leader's cry is answered by a group, can be traced back to African tribal tradition.
Been working all the day.
Been working all the day.
And man, there ain't no pay.
In America, call and response were used in work songs and in church.
I got to get away.
Going away to stay.
Going away to stay.
Oh.
As you might expect, the call and response pattern was also picked up and used in jazz. Jazz, which originated with blacks, soon became popular with whites. This is a type of jazz called swing, widely played in the 1930s and 40s. Swing was usually music for dancing. Swing bands were large, with sections of instruments. the Second World War, a style of jazz called bebop, or simply bop, became popular. Bop was jagged and frantic, music for listening, not dancing.
Just getting warmed up, baby.
Graham, let's take some fours.
Right.
Donald, you give us four in front, okay?
An important element in bop, in fact in all jazz, is improvisation. When a musician improvises, he makes up what he plays as he goes along. Although the musicians are improvising, they are making up music that fits the melody and harmony of the piece as well as the style. In this case, bop. Jazz musicians have often found inspiration in classical music. In this piece by Johann Sebastian Bach, each voice has an independent melodic content, yet all the voices relate to each other. Cool jazz, which started in the late 1940s, also emphasized the independence of each melodic line. Cool jazz was restrained and intellectual, a reaction against the emotionalism of bebop. musicians felt that cool jazz was too sophisticated, that it no longer communicated to audiences. They looked back to the early roots of jazz to find their inspiration, back to gospel music. Musicians found in gospel music simple harmonies and rhythms. Out of this, they developed a driving style of jazz called funky. Old styles of jazz have never really died out. Yet jazz itself keeps changing. We are listening to a free improvisation, a jazz style that may use such modern techniques as amplification and echo effects. But even here, you can hear the roots of jazz in 19th century Black America.
Thank you.